Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1985 pennant race is now in the final stretch. We are in the final 4 days of this pennant race. And now we're going to play double headers on each one of the 4 days. And we're starting here on October 3rd, 1985. These games were chosen last night. Of course, you saw me choose them. I'm only going to try to choose the best games possible to play. We are at Royals Stadium. It's the California Angels taking on the Kansas City Royals. As you take a look at the American League standings, very simple. California with a record of 80-78, Kansas City 77-81. For this game, it's simple. If California wins, they are in the playoffs and the Royals are eliminated. If Kansas City wins, they live to fight another day. The Oakland Athletics at 76-83 have already been eliminated. They are out. So now it's only Seattle clinched a playoff spot already. So California facing Kansas City here. This is an elimination game. In the American League East, the Yankees have already clinched a playoff berth. Toronto has not clinched one yet, but depending with a win here and with a loss by both of these teams, Toronto will clinch a playoff spot. Boston, Detroit, and Milwaukee are still fighting for that last spot. The Brewers are not out of it. They're one game behind Boston, Detroit. A lot can happen here in the American League East. So we're doing the American League this morning, the Angels and the Royals. National League will be tonight, the Cincinnati Reds and the Padres, which is also an elimination game. And, of course, we will do 10-minute ticker for that. Stride Fan and G-Puck join us here at Royals Stadium for this ginormous game in the American League West. For the Angels, if the Angels win, they are in the playoffs. And the Royals are out. So it's do or die for the Royals tonight. They need to win in order to still have a hope to stay in there. And hopefully it'll be a good game. Kansas City historically won the game 4-1. But you know how my games go. And lately the American League games have been crazy. Starting pitcher for the Royals in this game was Danny Jackson. 14 wins, 12 losses, 3.42 ERA. He gets the call today for the Royals. The fans here at Royal Stadium are full. This is a full stadium. They know what's at stake today. Royals must win or they will not make the playoffs. How about that? The 1985 World Series champion will not make the playoffs if they lose today. Kind of that really is the fault of the quick results charts. They have been playing like the Royals of that time due to FastScore. I may not be using the quick results charts anymore unless FastScore doesn't have a season for me to play on, but they actually do. Let's play some baseball. Danny Jackson's ready to go. Leading off for the Angels will be center fielder Juan Benitez. He got the call here at center of the game. 304 average, 8 home runs. Angels win and they're in. Royals lose and they are gone. Danny Jackson, 1-2. That's a double question mark. Benitez is a righty, and against a right-handed batter, a 1-3 would be a single. That's an 8. It's too high. Benitez gets the swing. That's a 2-1. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 6 against the lefty. That's going to be a leadoff double for Juan Benitez. Benitez starts with a leadoff 2-bagger. He'll stay at second base to start the game. Here's the first baseman, Rod Carew, best Jewish hitter in baseball history. Checking on a strat, and that is a 9, nothing happening. Benitez will go ahead, and he will pitch to Carew from Jackson. Jackson will pitch 4-3. That's at the park. Royal Stadium subtracts 1 from strikeouts and 3 from walks. There are no home run cells, pretty much a pitcher's park. That is a 6-6, and that's going to be a rare play to start the game. How about that? Starting with a rare play, and that's a 1-5, and that is a liner to second base who attempts to double up the closest base runner, Resolve play is an L4 range play with the catch being an auto double play, so it isn't out. So Carew lines out, and the ball is hit to second. The second baseman is White. His range is a 4. A 1-4, he doubles up Juan Beniquez. He does. That's a double play. L4. That is going to be an L4-6 as he makes the play and doubles up Juan Beniquez, and he got him. 2 outs. Royal Stadium gives a little bit of a cheer to that. L4-6 double play, 2 down. That brings up the left fielder, Brian Downing. Downing had 20 home runs for the Halos in 85. Jackson's pitch, 3-6. Home run, question mark. Downing's a righty, a 1-8. That's a 5. It passes. Against the lefty, Downing is a 14. A 1-14, Downing sends this out of here. It's too high with a 20. Downing misses a home run, but he gets to swing. That's a 1-1, and he flies out to center. So it's a deep fly ball to center field, but Willie Wilson will make the grab at the track. And the inning is over. So no runs and a hit for the Angels. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Angels in this game was Don Sutton. Of course, he was a trade from the Oakland Athletics late in the year. That's why he's in an Oakland uniform. 15-10, 3.86 ERA. Don Sutton, may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. We lost him this year already. So all we've been losing, the Baseball Hall of Fame, the last 6 months has been getting crushed. And we're not just losing Hall of Famers, we're losing legends. That's the thing. So Don Sutton will pitch in this game. Leading off for the Royals, left fielder Lonnie Smith. He got the call here. Smith had a .257 average. That's a 5-5. That is a home run check. Smith against the righty is a 4. The 17 is too high. Smith does get to swing, though. 1-2, star 5, and he flies out to center. Already coming up with home run checks, rare plays. Oh, boy. Here's the center fielder, Willie Wilson. .278 average, 4 homers that year in 85. Sutton will pitch. That's a 1-3, and against the switch hitter, that's going to be an automatic out. And that is a star 1 and a fly out to left. Out number 2. And here is George Brett. George Brett, one of the best third basemen ever, but he is actually the designated hitter in this game. George Brett's the DH. Greg Pryor is at third base, and Greg Pryor is at third base instead. Sutton will pitch to Brett. That's a 1-3, and against the lefty, that's an automatic out. It's a star 6, a fly out to right, and all 3 Royals batters fly out. At the end of 1, no score in this pretty much elimination game. Top of the second. Leading off for the Halos, third baseman Doug DeCinces. 20 home runs that year for the Angels. Jackson with the pitch, 4-1, possible error. DeCinces will swing 2-1, popped out to second base, and that is is Frank White. His error rating is a 5. That's a 1, and that's going to drop out of reach. He's going to pop that ball, is going to pop out of his glove. That is going to be an error on Frank White. He drops that ball, and DeCinces will be safe at first. As the wind swirled around Royal Stadium, it went into his glove, and it just popped out of there. That is a drop ball, and that is a 1-base error. It allows DeCinces to reach first. That's going to be an E4. First error on the Royals. We're already in the second inning. We already have errors. We have rare plays, home run checks. Some tells me this game's going to be nuts too. Infield goes to halfway. as the sensei reaches on the air. Here's the catcher, Balboni. Checking a strat roll, 17. Boone is not going to bunt. He'll swing away at 248. Jackson will swing. Jackson will pitch. 2-1. That's a wild pitch. The 17 is high. Ball 1. Boone will do it again. Jackson, 5-6. That's a strikeout chance. 16 is way too high. Boone will swing. 2-6. Line drive to third. That is out number 1. Do they get a double play? That is a 2, and no, they do not. The sensei gets back. Line out to third. Nice play, nice catch there by Pryor. The sensei does get back. There's no double play. Here's the shortstop, Dick Schofield, batted .219. Infield still halfway. And that is a 13. Nothing happening there. Jackson will pitch to Schofield. And that's a 4-4. Walk plus. And that 15 is, well, let's see here. Yeah, it's good. Schofield has a walk of 8. -3 is a 5. But you add 10, so it's 15. And that is a 15. He does barely walk Schofield. Runners at first and second now. Here's the designated hitter for the Angels, Rufino Linares. He gets the call here at DH for this game. Infield still halfway, 1 out. Angels are threatening. Checking on a strat, no play. The sensei on its second, Schofield first. Jackson will pitch. That's a 2-3. That's a walk. The 15 is high. Linares will swing away, 5-2. Base hit, pass first. That is a single. The sensei's base running rating is a 2. Needs to be a 4 in order to get home. He will not. He will hold at third base. And the bases are loaded. And I think my mother will get that one.
Cell phone, cell.
So the bases are loaded, and the infield now definitely has to think what they want to do. Next batter is the second baseman, Bobby Gritsch for the Angels. Bases loaded here. They're going to talk to Jackson, see what they want to do here. They're going to play. He's got a very good chance of grounding on a double play. The infield is going to play back. They're going to play back. You really can't do anything. Actually, they'll play halfway, try to turn 2, make sure. Bases loaded. See if anything on a strat. That is a 3. Nothing happening there. Bases loaded. Danny Jackson will pitch to Gritsch. 3-4. That's a blank. Gritsch gets the swing. 6-5. Fly ball, center field. Now that is out number 2. Gritsch has no sacrifice fly rating. It is a 0. The sensei's base running rating is a 2. The center fielder for the Royals is Wilson. He adds 1. It's a 3. So a 1-3, the sensei will score. 4-5 he holds. 6-1 or 6-6 he will score. But since someone is out trying to advance a base, a 6-2 to a 6-5, the sensei is out. And that is a 1. The sensei will come in and he will score. He scores on a sacrifice fly. The 6 is too high for Schofield to advance, so he will stay at second, but the Angels get a 1-0 lead. So the error does hurt. It is a sacrifice fly by Bobby Gritsch, as he does the job to get in the run. Here's the right fielder, Daryl Miller. He got the start in right field today. 375 average, but only 48 at bats. But he was in the starting lineup for this huge game against the Royals. Infield is now normal. Checking on a strat. That's a 15. Nothing happening. Jackson will pitch. That's a 4-2 against a righty. It's a blank. Miller gets to swing. 6-5. Double into center field by Daryl Miller. Miller comes through with a big double. Schofield will come in to score. Linares base running rating 3. Plus with 2 outs is a 4. Center fielder Wilson plus 1 is a 5. A 1-5. Linares will score. 6. Someone's out. That is a 2. He will come in to score. Linares comes in. Miller holds at second. And the Angels now take a 3-0 lead on the Royals. A big-time double by Daryl Miller. And the fans here at Royal Stadium groan. Miller on at second base. Still 2 outs, but now the Angels a 3-0 lead. And that will bring up Juan Benitez. Royals lose this game. They are out. Jackson. They'll go talk to Jackson on the mound. Now he'll try to do it again. Checking on a strat. There is still a strat roll. Nothing happening on the 5. Here's the pitch. 1-2. That's a double question mark. Benitez, a righty. A 1-3 is a single. That's a 4. He just missed it. Benitez, though, does get to swing. 1-2. That's a star 4. A ground out to short. And that will end the inning. So 3 runs for California on 2 hits, a walk, and a big error. That error was huge. We go to the bottom of the second, 3-0 Halos. In a game the Royals must absolutely win. Bottom of the second. Leading off for the Royals will be second baseman Frank White. White had 22 home runs that year, so Don Sutton now has a 3-run cushion to deal with. Sutton with the pitch, 1-5, strikeout 4, got him, struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Sutton. He had 107 of them in 85 with the A's and the Angels. Next up, first baseman Steve Balboni, 36 home runs that year. Sutton will pitch. 4-4, that's a blank. Balboni gets to swing. 2-4, and he pops out to third. Second out. Here's the right fielder, Pat Sheridan, 228 average. Sheridan gets the call against Sutton. Sutton with the pitch. 6-4, strikeout chance. 13 is high. Sheridan does get to swing. 6-1, and he grounds it to short. And another 1-2-3 inning for Sutton. Tough inning for the Royals. They can't get anything back. After 2, 3-0 Angels. We go to the top of the third. Rod Carew leads off for the Angels. Jackson will still pitch. A tough inning for the Royals last time in the field. We'll see if they get a better inning now. Jackson will pitch. 4-5, that's a blank. Carew gets to swing. 4-5 himself, and that's a base hit past second base. And the Angels have a man on. Leadoff is Rod Carew, and he gets the first. Kansas City historically won this game 4-1, but right now it's already looking like it's ahistorical. Next batter is Brian Downing. Infield does go halfway. Checking on a strat. That is a 3, and that is a 0. Nothing happening there. Carew on it first. Jackson will pitch to Downing. And that's a 6-5. That's a walk chance. The 8. That's good. He walked him. 13 minus 3 is 10. He still walks Downing. And now the Angels again are in business. Runners at first and second, no one out. And here's DeCince, who reached on an error his last time up on an E4, a big error on the Royals, that actually allowed that inning to begin. Royals bullpen is now getting ready early. Infield is still halfway. Carew at second, Downing at first. Checking the strat, nothing happening. Jackson will pitch. That's a 5-6, strikeout chance, 16 high. DeCince will swing, 5-4. Ground ball to short. Do they turn the double play? 4 + 1 is 5. Infield halfway is 6. The second baseman is White. No adjustment. It's a 6. It's an automatic double play. It does allow Carew to go to third. Downing and DeCince are out, 2 down. And the Royals needed that. 6-4, 3 double play, 2 outs. Carew goes to third. Here's Bob Boone. Boone lined out his first time up. 3-0 Angels. They're going to check the straddle. I don't think anything's going to happen with it. Nope. Jackson will pitch to Boone. Pitch from Jackson, 4-1. Possible error. Boone gets to swing, 1-5. That's a fly ball to center field. That ball is hit to Wilson. Error rating is a 2. That's a 17. He'll not make the error. He will make the catch, and that gets the Royals out of a jam. No runs, a hit, and a walk. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Angels. Leading off for the Royals will be catcher Jim Sundberg, batted .245 in 85. I've actually had good games with him sometimes with the Royals. Sutton will pitch, and that's a 6-4, and that's a strikeout chance. The 8 is good enough. He struck out Sundberg. He got him. Strikeout number 2 for the ageless wonder, Don Sutton, who is now pitching to the likes of Hank Aaron and Joe Morgan and Lou Brock in heaven. And of course, Tom Seaver is in the bullpen waiting his turn. Of course, he's there. So is Bob Gibson. Jeez. Boy, the Baseball Hall of Fame last year and early this year is getting destroyed. Here's Greg Pryor for Kansas City. He is at third base for this game. 1 out. Sutton with the pitch, 3-2. That's a blank. Pryor gets the swing, 2-5. Fly out to right. And that is the second out. Here is the shortstop, Buddy Biancalana. Another great baseball name. Biancalana. How can you not like that name? Only batted .188 that year. 2 outs. Sutton's pitch, 2-6. That's a blank. He's not tired. Biancalana will swing, 3-6, and he grounds it to first. And Sutton has retired the first 9 in order. After 3, 3-0 Angels. Top of the fourth coming up. Angels will bring up Dick Schofield. We'll see if Jackson can go a little further. Schofield walked his last time up. Pitch from Jackson, 2-2. Range play at the park. Royal Stadium says 6-3. That's a ground ball to third. It's a range play, and it's hit to Pryor. His range is a 3. Nope. Is that a single or a double? That's going to be a double for Schofield as he slaps it right down the line past Pryor, and the Angels get a leadoff man at second. Third time in the ball game. Actually, fourth time in the ball game. The Angels get the leadoff man on. Schofield on at second as he hits a double past Pryor. Here's Rufino Linares. He singled his last time up. Infield is normal. Strat roll says a 3, and there is nothing happening there. Jackson will pitch, and that's a 6-3, and that's a strikeout chance, and he will get Linares. He struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Jackson. He had 114 of them in 85. Here's Bobby Gritsch. Gritsch sacrifice fly last time up. Got an RBI in there for the Halos. Steeler fan joins us here at Royal Stadium. Nothing on Strat. Jackson will go ahead and pitch. 6-6. Error on a throw. Gritsch will swing. 6-1. And that's going to be a single into center field. Single to center field. First, let's resolve that. Let's first resolve the single to center. It's a base hit to center field. Schofield's base running rating is a 4. Single to center to get to home +2 is a 6. The center fielder for the Royals is Wilson. +1 is a 7. There is no throw, so that means there is not a throw. So Schofield automatically scores on the single to center. There is no throw, so there wouldn't be a throwing error. So Gritsch is safe at first. 4-0 Angels. The Royals are 17 anyway. There would not have been an error on Wilson. His error rating is a 2, but there was no throw to begin with, since it's automatic. So it is now 4-0 as Gritsch gets an RBI single. That's his second RBI of the game. And now a 4-0 Angels lead. And the Royals here see their season slipping away. Next batter is Daryl Miller. Miller got a double his last time up. There's still 1 out, infield halfway. Jackson having some issues. Let's see if there's anything on the Strat. Nothing there. Jackson will pitch to Miller. That's a 6-2 strikeout chance. 14, too high. Miller has a 14, but Royal Stadium helped him out with a -1. Miller gets the swing. 1-4, but he grounds it to short. Do they turn 2? Nothing from Miller. +1 from Jackson. Halfway is a 2. Second base White, no adjustment. A 1-2. They turn the double play. No. Gritsch is thrown out at second. Miller safe at first. Fielder's choice. 2 outs. So 2 outs now. Miller on at first. And here's Juan Beniquez. Beniquez is 1 for 2, doubled and grounded out. There is a Strat roll, I guess. I'll make it. Nothing there. Jackson will pitch. And that's a 5-2 strikeout chance, 13 high. Beniquez gets the swing. 4-5, popped up to second base, and that will end the inning. 1 run for the Angels on 2 hits. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 4-0 Halos. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Don Sutton for the Angels for the Angels is pitching very, very well. And already it doesn't look good for the Royals, but you know how my games can go. Here's Lonnie Smith leading off for the Royals here on the bottom of the 4th. Sutton's pitch 2-4, and that is a strikeout chance. The 13 is high. Smith gets the swing. 4-6, fly out to left. Nothing there for Smith, out number 1. And here's Willie Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 1. Sutton's pitch, 3-1, strikeout, 18 high. Wilson will swing, 6-4, base hit to left field. And that's the first hit of the game for the Royals. Single for Wilson. He will go on first as they finally get a hit off of Don Sutton. And now here is George Brett. Royals got to get some runs in, down 4-0 here. Infield is halfway for the Angels. Checking on Strat. That is a 4, and that is a good chance to steal. But Wilson, I think you're down by 4 runs. I don't think you're stealing. It would be a 16. Sutton doesn't add anything. The catcher Boone is a -1. It'd be a 1 to 15. I don't think you're stealing here. I'm going to call it off. You're down by 4 runs. You need base runners. Sutton will pitch. That's a 1-5. Strikeout 9 is too high. Brett will get to swing. 4-3. Fly out to center. Out number 2. Two outs. Batter now will be Frank White. White is 0 for 1. Wilson still on the Strat. That is a 12. Nothing happening. Sutton will pitch to White. And that's a 3-6. Walk chance. And that walk is going to be too high. That 7 is too high. White's a 7, but a -3 is a 4. So that will not walk. White does get to swing, though. 6-5, and he flies out to left, and the inning will end there.
Oh my God, you poor thing. You got hit with some.
Jeez, why can't you? So the inning comes to an end. No runs and a hit as Frank White flies out to left. After 4, Angels lead 4-0. And the season doesn't look good here for the Royals here after this inning. Top of the 5th, Rod Carew is the leadoff batter for the Angels. And they're going to let Danny Jackson pitch to him, but I think that's going to be it for the Royals, for him at least. Rod Carew is 1 for 2. Jackson will pitch. That's a 1-4 against the lefty. Strikeout 17 high. Carew will swing 5-1, and he grounds it to short. And that is the first out. Next batter is Brian Downing, and they're going to take Danny Jackson out. He is done. A 4-0 lead is not good, and the Royals need to try to slow this Angels hitting attack. Let's see who the Royals want to bring out to pitch. They're going to go with Joe Beckwith. 1 win, 5 losses, a save, a 4.07 ERA. Joe Beckwith will come out to pitch, but the Angels leading 4-0 here in the 5th. He'll pitch to Downing. Downing is 0 for 1 with a walk. Beckwith, 2-2. And against the righty, it's a blank. Downing will swing. 4-4. Single past third. It's a base hit for Downing. He gets a hit. That's his first hit of the game. He'll go to first. And here's Doug DeCinces. DeCinces reached on an error and grounded to a double play. Infield is halfway. I am checking the Strat. And that is a 16. Nothing happening. Beckwith will pitch. And that's a 4-5. Strikeout chance. 8 got him. Struck out DeCinces. Out number 2. DeCinces goes down on strikes. And now here's Bob Boone. Boone is 0 for 2. Downing on it first. Beckwith now pitching. Infield back to normal. Check the Strat still. Nothing happening with a 15. Beckwith will swing, will pitch. 2-6. That's a strikeout chance. The 14 is way out of the park. Boone will swing 1-3, and that is a fly out to right, and that ends the inning. No runs and a hit for the Halos halfway through the game. 4-0. The Royals season pretty much has 4.5 innings left unless they can come away with something. But right now, Don Sutton is pitching a gem for the Angels as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And here's Steve Balboni. Sutton will pitch. Remember, Royals lose, they are out, and the Angels clinch the playoff spot if they win. This is an elimination game. Sutton will pitch. 5-5. Home run chance. Balboni is a right against a righty. That's a 20, and that's gone. Steve Balboni. Finally, Sutton makes a mistake, and Balboni makes him pay for it, smacking a home run over the left field fence. It is out of here. Stadium cheers, but meekly. Yay. Because they know they got a long way to go. But Steve Balboni gets a home run off of Sutton. It's now 4-1, which was the actual score of the game, all right, but it was reversed. So Don Sutton makes a mistake. Balboni sends it over left field fence. Here's Pat Sheridan. Sheridan 0 for 1. 4-1 now. Here's the pitch from Sutton. And that is Suadice. I'll re-roll. 3-3 against the lefty. Strikeout chance. 9 got him. He struck out Sheridan. Strikeout number 3 for Sutton. And now here's Sundberg. Sundberg 0 for 1. Sutton will pitch. 1-5. Strikeout chance. 5. Got him. Struck out Sundberg. Strikeout number 4 for Sutton. Here's Greg Pryor. Pryor is also 0 for 1. Sutton looking in, and now the pitch. That's a 4-1. That's at the park. Royal Stadium says 4-4, and that's a fly out to center, and the inning is over. 1 run for the Royals on 1 hit, a solo shot by Balboni. After 5, Angels leading 4-1. Top of the 6th coming up. Leading off for the Halos will be Schofield. Beckwith will stay on the mound for a little while longer. Schofield is 1 for 1, a double and a walk. If Angels win, they're in the playoffs. Royals win, they're still alive. Royals lose, they're out, no matter what the 10-minute ticker says. This is elimination. Beckwith will pitch. 1-6. Home run, question mark. Schofield a righty, a 1-8. That's a 13. It's too high. Schofield will swing, though, 4-1, and he flies out to center. So we actually got a hold of one, but not deep enough. Wilson will make the catch. Deep center field, out number 1. Rufino Linares will be next. Linares is 1 for 2, singled and struck out. Beckwith, 1-2. That's a walk chance. That 1 will walk Linares. He didn't draw many walks, but he gets 1 there. As it's a 5, -3 is a 2, but he gets the 1, and that is a big walk. That puts a runner on first for the Angels. Here's Bobby Gritsch. Gritsch is 1 for 2, a single and a sacrifice fly. Linares on at first, infield halfway. Surratt says a 10. Nothing happening. Beckwith will pitch. And that's a 1-2. That's also the walk chance, but that 19 is high. Gritsch will swing. That's a 1-4. It's a ground ball to short. Did they turn it? Double play rating 4. Nothing from Beckwith. Halfway is 5. Second base White, no adjustment. 1 to 5. They turn the double play, and they do. Shortstop to second to first. Twin killing. No runs, a walk. And that's the first time in the ball game a hit was not given up to the Angels. It's not the first time they've been set down in order. That hasn't happened yet. But they do not allow a hit for the first time. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 4-1, in favor of the Halos. Here's Buddy Biancalana for the Royals here, bottom of the 6th. Sutton pitching very well. His only mistake was a home run to Balboni. Sutton will pitch 6-6. That's a range play. Biancalana 2-1. That's a ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Carew. His range is a 1. Nope. Is that a single or a double? That's going to be a double for Biancalana. He slaps it past Rod Carew into the corner. Biancalana will run for second, and he will make it. And the Royals have the go-ahead run, have a big leadoff runner at second base. And they know any run they can get is huge. Here's Lonnie Smith. Biancalana. Let's see if am I doing the strat? I am. And that is a 17. Nothing happening there. Biancalana on second base. Sutton will pitch. That's a 2-2. That's a walk. And the 10 is good. He walked him. Smith is a 13. -3 is a 10. And now the Royals have something going on. Runners at first and second, nobody out. And here's Willie Wilson. Infield now halfway, playing for 2. Fans here at Royal Stadium know that they got to get runs here. They are at a major premium with Sutton pitching the way he is. Let's see if there's anything on the strat. That is a 3. Let's see, 3 - 1 is a 2. No hit and run with runner on second base. Willie Wilson will swing away. Infield still halfway. Sutton with the pitch. 6-6. Again a range play. Wilson will swing. 3-1. Base hit to first. It's a single to first. It is a range play, though. Once again, Carew being asked to give his range. And it's not going to make a difference because the infield is halfway. His range is a 1, but with the infield halfway, it's a 0. It's automatically past him. That is a base hit. That is a single 3. Biancalana's base running rating is a 4. He will score from second. Lonnie Smith's base running rating is a 4. He will make third. Willie Wilson gets a base hit right past Carew, and it's now 4-2. So just to recap, that was a range play to first base. Rod Carew, his range is a 1. The infield is halfway for everybody, so the range goes down to a 0. There's no way he can make the play. I did check that with the rules guys. So that's an automatic single 3. There's no way it can make it. So the run does score, and Smith goes to third, 4-2. As Keith White says, the 10-minute ticker was unfair. I think so. That's one of the reasons why I changed from the quick results chart to the FastScore, because the FastScore utilizes actual stats a little bit instead of just randomness. There's still some randomness in FastScore, but it's a little bit more based in fact, in statistical fact. 4-2, Royals are back in the game. And a chance now for George Brett. Brett is 0-2, runners at the corners. The Angels will still play for a double play. Smith on at third, Wilson on at first. We got a ball game here. Royals now trying to make a move. I am rolling Strat. 15 says nothing. Sutton will pitch. And that's a 2-4. That's a strikeout chance and a 6. Got him. Struck out Brett. Oh, that's a big K. Big K for Sutton. Strikeout number 5. Brett, a 7 minus 1 is 6. And that is a 6. That is a big strikeout. And that's the first out. And that's garbage. That's a big strikeout, and that is the first out. And now the batter is Frank White with runners at the corners. Oh for 2 is Frank White. Sutton will pitch. We'll check the strat, see if anything happening. And that is an 11, and the answer is no. Sutton will pitch to White. The infield is still halfway. Sutton's pitch, 2-6. That's a blank. He's not tired. White will swing, 3-2. Double to right field for Frank White. Does it tie the game? Lonnie Smith's base running rating is a 4. He automatically will score. Willie Wilson's base running rating is a 5. Double to right, -1 is a 4. Right fielder is Miller. His arm is a 0. So Willie Wilson's a 1-4. Wilson scores. 5 he holds. 6 someone's out. It is a 1. Wilson will score. This game is tied. On a 6, Frank White cannot go to third. He will hold at second. We got a tie game. Stadium cheers. Yay! Frank White, our 2 RBI double, ties this game at 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And the batter is Steve Balboni. Balboni already has a home run in this game. He hit one his last time up. So the magic Sutton had early in the game has suddenly disappeared. They're going to let him pitch to Balboni. He had 36 home runs. It really doesn't matter what arm is up there. And there's still 1 out. The infield is back. Sutton will pitch. Let's see if there's anything on the strat. And that is a 5. Nothing happening there. White on its second. He's the go-ahead run. Sutton will pitch. That's a 6-5. Possible error. Balboni will swing. 5-4. Ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Schofield. Error rating is an 11. That's a 19. There's not going to be an error. He will throw to first to get out number 2. White's base running rating is a 3. The only way he only gets to third on a 1-3. And he does. White's got good speed. He'll make third on the ground out. So that pretty much was a slow rolling grounder. And now 2 outs. And the batter now is Pat Sheridan. Sutton will pitch to Sheridan. Tied at 4. White on at third. Sheridan the batter. I am checking a strat. That's a 4. Nothing happening. Sutton will pitch. That's a 2-1. Error on a throw. Sheridan gets to swing. 3-2. And that's a fly ball to right field. There will not be an error there. And the inning is over. 3 runs on 3 hits and a walk. After 6, this game is now tied at 4. Buckle up, people. I think we're heading for another fantastic finish. Top of the 7th coming up. Joe Beckwith coming out of the game. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Royals. We'll probably go with a right-hander here. Royals did not have that many pitchers in the bullpen throughout the entire season, but probably because they didn't really need to call up anybody because they were in the middle of a tough pennant race. Here's Steve Farr. 2 wins, 1 loss, a save, a 3.11 ERA. Steve Farr will come into pitch. He'll pitch to Daryl Miller here, starting the top of the 7th. So the Royals tying it up gets Danny Jackson off the hook. Probably see a new pitcher for the Angels in the bottom of the 7th. Farr will pitch, and that's a 6-2 range play at the park. Royal Stadium says 4-1. That's a star one. It's a ground ball to short. Pryor's range is a 3. He's got it. Throws to first, out number 1. First out there, and here's Juan Beniquez. Farr will pitch to Beniquez here. Tied at 4, top of the 7th. Elimination game for the Royals. Royals lose, they're out. Angels win, they clinch the playoff. They clinch the final spot in the American League West. Seattle's already in, and Minnesota's already clinched the division. Pitch from Farr. 1-1, strikeout, 12, too high. Beniquez will swing, 5-2, ground out to short. 2 outs. And now here's Rod Carew. Farr will pitch to Carew. Pitch from Farr, 5-1. Hit by pitch, and he plunked him. He got him with a 5. Carew's a 1, but Farr's a +10. And he hits Carew and puts the go-ahead run on base. I know he did not intentionally do that. That keeps the inning alive for Brian Downing. 2 outs, infield is normal. I'll check the strat, and that is a 14. Nothing happening there. Farr looking in Downing. Carew ready to go. Farr's pitch. That's a 4-1. Strikeout, 19 high. Downing gets to swing. 6-2. Line drive right back to Farr, and he makes the play. It was headed right back to him. He put up his glove to save his life, and the ball went into his glove. Side retired. Only a hit batter, but that's all the Angels get. We are at the 7th inning stretch, tied at 4. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Don Sutton is coming out. The Angels are going to go to the pen. Jim Sundberg leads off. Angels will go probably to a righty. You got right, left coming up. Let's see who the Angels want to bring in, and they're going to go with Stu Clyburn. 9 wins, 3 losses, 6 saves, a 2.09 ERA. Sutton pitched well, but then looked like ran out of gas early. Stu Clyburn will pitch up against Sundberg here, bottom of the 7th, tied at 4. Clyburn's pitch. And that's a 4-3 against a righty. Strikeout, 17 is high. Sundberg gets to swing. 1-1, fly out to center. Sundberg is 0 for 3 today. That's the first out. Here's Greg Pryor. Pryor is 0 for 2. Clyburn's pitch, 2-1, hit by pitch. That 18 is high. Pryor swings the bat, 1-5, base hit past third. Single, Pryor will go to first. That's Pryor's first hit of the game. And now here's Buddy Biancalana. He will swing away. He will bat. He's 1 for 2. Go ahead run at first base for the Royals. Still rolling a strat. Yes, I am. And that is a 10. Nothing happening. Infield halfway. Clyburn will pitch. That's a 1-2. Possible error. Biancalana will swing 3-4. Ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Gritsch. His error rating is a 1. That's an 11. There won't be an error. Will there be a double play? Double play rating 1, 0, 2. Shortstop is Schofield. He adds 1. It's a 3. A 1-3. The Angels turn a double play. No. Pryor will make it to second on the 6, and Biancalana is out. That does keep the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now a chance for Lonnie Smith with a runner at second base. Smith is 0 for 2, but he did walk his last time up. 2 outs. Rolling a strat. That's a 4. Nothing happening there. Pryor staying at second. Clyburn did have a pickoff chance. Clyburn will pitch to Smith. And that's a 5-6. It's a blank. Smith gets the swing. 3-3. Ground ball to short. And the throw goes to first to end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Royals. After 7, tied at 4. The last few games I've had here in the morning have all gone into extras. Could we be seeing that again? I think my last few morning games all gone to extra innings. Milwaukee and the Yankees did yesterday. St. Louis and Montreal did that day. So the last 3 games I've had in the morning have all gone into extra innings. We go to the top of the 8th. Steve Farr will stay out there for the Royals. Here's Doug DeCinces. DeCinces is 0 for 2, reached on an error. Fans here at Royal Stadium are once again alive. It's loud here at Royal Stadium. They know what's at stake. Farr will pitch. 4-6. Strikeout plus 18. No, we will not get him. DeCinces is a 10. -1 is a 9. Maybe he will get him. Let me see. 10 -1 is a 9. Plus 10 is 19. Nope, he will get him. I'm thinking of the walks. He got him. Barely struck him out. Strikeout by Farr. Barely got him on the 18. Out number 1. Here's Bob Boone. Boone is 0 for 3. Pitch from Farr. 4-3. That's a walk chance. That's 6. That's too high because his 8 -3 is a 5. No good. Boone does get to swing, though. That's a 3-4, and it's a base hit over the shortstop. That will be a single for the Angels. He gets his first hit of the game. And now Dick Schofield coming up. Schofield hit a double last time up. He is 1 for 2, a double and a walk. Ooh. Do I make a change here? Angels are going to check the bench, see if they want to make a change and bring up a better hitter. Skull got an average of 219. He did get a double last time up, but you got to get runs across the runs here. I'm going to let Schofield hit. Save the pinch hitter for later. Cody Travis joins us here at Royal Stadium, as well as Dave at Baseball Demos. Yeah, I get a lot of close games, although I do get I've had the occasional blowout. I do get blowouts. Boone on it first. Schofield will pitch. I am rolling the strat, and that is an 18. Schofield is not, well, do you bunt Boone over and then let Linares? No, I think you swing. Schofield will go ahead and hit. Far with the pitch, 6-2. Range play at the park. Royal Stadium, 1-4. That's a question mark 7. It's a ball hit to left field. First, we got to see what it's going to be. It's a ball hit to left field. It's a range play. Actually, might as well just first to see if he makes the play. The ball is hit to left field, and that is Lonnie Smith. His range is a 3. Does he take it away? Yes, he does. He makes the catch. There's no need to even see what the ball was hit. So I did the range play first, and that is going to be a fly out to left. Out number 2. Boone will hold. Might as well see if he makes the range first, and then roll to decide what it is. Could have been an out though. Probably should have done that first. Rufino Linares is the next batter. 2 outs. Probably should have rolled first to see what it was, but Linares is 1 for 2. 1 for 2. A single and a walk. He struck out. Farr will pitch to Linares. 2 outs. Checking the strat. That's a 5. Nothing happening. Farr will pitch. That's a 4-5. Strikeout 19 high. Linares will get to swing. 2-2. Line out to second. Inning over. No runs and a hit. Boone stranded at first. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Tied at 4. And yes, you're right, Baseball Dave. It does get a lot of close games. But then again, this game is not your ordinary game. This isn't your ordinary game. I mean, if the Royals lose this game, they're out. If the Angels win, they clinch the last playoff spot in the American League West. So this game is huge. Royals must win or they are out of it. So I'm not surprised this game is close. Willie Wilson leads off for KC against Stu Clyburn. Clyburn is going to pitch. He'll pitch to Willie Wilson here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Clyburn will pitch. And that's a 2-1 hit by pitch. 5 is too high. Wilson's a 6. Clyburn's a -4. Wilson does get to swing. 1-1. Double to left field. Willie Wilson gets a leadoff double. And the go-ahead run is at second base. Wilson's had a good game. He is now 3 for 4. 2 singles and a double. The Angels had a 4-0 lead, and the Royals have come right back, and now a chance to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th. And here is the monster, George Brett. Brett, however, is 0 for 3. Clyburn will pitch to Brett. Infield is normal. There is a strat roll. I'll still roll it. That is a 13. Nothing happening. Wilson on at second. Brett the batter. Big at bat here for the Royals. Pitch from Clyburn. 3-5. It's a blank. Brett gets to swing. 4-3. Fly ball center field. Out number 1. Brett cannot get a break. Wilson's base running rating is a 5. A 1-2, he'll go to third. 3-5, he holds. 6, he's gonna a 6. A 6-2 to 5, he is out. And that is a 5. He will hold at second base. He cannot get into scoring on a sacrifice fly. That's out number 1. And now the batter is White. White is 1 for 3. Doubled his last time up. Clyburn will pitch to him. Checking strat. That's a 6. Let's see. Nothing happening there. No. Wilson on its second. Clyburn trying to keep it a 4-4 game. Baseball demos coming, saying have to bring in quiz. We may have to. Clyburn will pitch. That's a 5-2. It's a blank. White gets the swing. 4-1. Fly ball center field as well. Out number 2. Again, Wilson. A 1-2. He goes to third. 3-5. He holds. 6. 2-5. He is out. That is a 1. He actually does make it to third base. I threw the strat roll by well, it doesn't matter. Wilson does go to third on the fly out. So now maybe a wild pitch could score him. Remember, that does happen pretty common. So now the go-ahead run is at third base, and here's Steve Balboni. Balboni is 1 for 3, but he does have a home run. Tied at 4. Clyburn, they're going to go talk to Clyburn for a moment, see what they want to do, and they are going to intentionally walk Steve Balboni and let them pitch to Pat Sheridan. Why would you do that? Sheridan does not hit many home runs, and his batting average is a little lower. So they walk Balboni and put him on first. The main run that matters is Wilson. And we may see are we going to bring in a different pitcher for the Angels? Yes. No, Clyburn's going to pitch to Sheridan. So they walk Balboni, but now Sheridan, the batter, he could still hit a few homers, but much not as powerful as Balboni was. 2 outs. I am still rolling strat. That's an 18. Nothing happening. Sheridan's not going to bunt. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Clyburn's pitch. 6-3. Strikeout. 2 got him. Struck him out. He gets Sheridan. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit for the Royals after 8. Still tied at 4. Will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Tied at 4. Remember, the last 2 games I've had in the morning have all gone into extra innings. Bobby Gritsch is the leadoff batter. Baseball Demos wants me to bring in Dan Quisenberry. Farr, however, still has has 2 more batters he can face before tiring. And I think I'm going to keep Farr out there for at least Bobby Gritsch. Farr will pitch. This game may go into extras. Farr will pitch. That's a 6-6 range play. Gritsch will swing. 2-2. Base hit to shortstop, but it's a range play. The ball is hit to Biancalana. His range is a 3. And he's got it. What a play by Biancalana. Throws to first, out number 1. Takes a single away from Gritsch. Oh, Gritsch thought he had it. The batter now is Daryl Miller. 1 out. Farr will pitch. That's a 3-4. Strikeout, 19 is high. Miller gets the swing. 6-1. Now that is a base hit past first. And Miller will go to first on a single. So that is a single. Miller on at first. Now Farr is tired. Now he will come out. And the next batter for the Angels is Benitez. And now the Royals will bring in Dan Quisenberry. Quisenberry, one of the greatest names in baseball history. Dan Quisenberry, 8 wins, 9 losses, 37 saves, a 2.37 ERA. He will come in to pitch. He can pitch to 6 batters before being tired. Daryl Miller on at first. Angels win, they're in, and the Royals are out. Royals win, they get to live another day. 1 out, infield halfway. I am rolling a strat, and that is a 16, nothing happening. Benitez is not going to bunt, not with a 304 average. Miller will go ahead and go. Quisenberry with the pitch. That's a 3-5. Error on a grounder. Benitez swings 5-2. It is a ground ball to short, and the ball is hit to Biancalana. His error rating is a 10. That's a 7. It's going to bobble it and throw to second, but not in time. That is going to be an error on Biancalana. Wow. E6. Runners move up a base, and that is the second error on the Royals. Biancalana can't make the play, throws wide of the bag to try to turn 2 and can't do it. And now runners at first and second and 1 out. And the batter is Rod Carew. Carew is 1 for 3. He singled, got hit, and lined out and grounded out. Another game tied in the 9th. Yep. Runners at first and second. They're going to go with Quisenberry against Carew. Angels have a chance here. Infield is still halfway. I am rolling a strat. That is a 13, nothing happening. Quisenberry will pitch. A huge error. Takes away a possible double play. And still 1 out. Quisenberry will pitch. 6-5 against the lefty. That's a blank. Carew gets the swing. 2-3. That's a ball hit to center field. Against that is a 16. And against a righty, it's going to be a fly out. It's too high. Carew misses it. A fly ball to center field. Just missed a good hit. That's out number 2. Miller's base running rating, the only way he can get to third is on a 1. A 6-2-5, he's also out. And he's out. Miller tries to go to third. The throw goes to third. He is out of there. Holy cow. I'm sorry, my mistake. Only out on a 6-6. Miller does not go. On replay, Miller stays at second base. Dang it. I hate it when I make good calls. And they stink. That's a fly out to center. Only on a 6-6, Miller is out at third base. On a fly ball to center. So Miller actually on review, they found out that Miller decided to go back to base and he's safe at second still. 2 outs. But now the batter is Brian Downing. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Royal Stadium. He joins us here on the top of the 9th, tied at 4. California has Miller and Benitez at first. Downing is the batter. He is 1 for 3. As Baseball Demo says, Quiz equals to Culvey 2.0. Yep. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 ninth inning in RJL 518? I think not. Runners at first and second. Quisenberry has to get Downing. 2 outs. I am rolling a strat. And that is a 3. Nothing happening. Quisenberry will pitch. That's a 1-2. It's a blank. Downing gets the swing. 6-5. Popped out to second base. Inning over. Wow. No runs. 1 hit. A huge error, but it does not allow the Angels to get the go-ahead run. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning, tied at 4. Will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? Jim Sundberg will bat. Clyburn coming out. You got right. The Angels are not going to be dumb. They'll go with Donnie Moore. 8 wins, 8 losses, 31 saves, a 1.92 ERA. Donnie Moore will pitch to Jim Sundberg here in the bottom of the ninth. A Royals win, they stay alive for the playoffs. Royals lose, they are out, and the Angels get the final playoff spot in the AL West. Moore will pitch to Sundberg. 5-2, strikeout chance, 12. That's too high. The -1 takes a 1 away from Sundberg. Sundberg does get to swing. 5-2 against a righty. Base hit past short. Sundberg has a single. Leadoff runner on. Winning run on base. The next batter is Greg Pryor. Pryor is 1 for 3, and they will take him out with an average of 219. He will come out. So I'll need to replace the third baseman. Let's see who's going to come out to bat against Donnie Moore, and it is going to be George Orta. George Orta. He will go ahead and bat against Donnie Moore. Sundberg on it first, infield halfway. I am rolling a strat, and that is an 18. Orta will not. He does have a bunt ability, but I think with a bunt rating of 3, I think no. And with a 267 average, I'll let Orta hit. Sundberg on it first. Moore ready to go. Sundberg, the winning run. Moore will pitch. 3-5, strikeout, 1, got him, struck him out. He gets Orta. Moore gets a big K. I'll need a third baseman, and that will probably be Dane Orge. I'll probably take over at third. I'll put him to the side, as I know I got to put him in there for third base. 1 out. The batter now is Buddy Biancalana. He bats 188. The Royals may make another change. He is at shortstop. I can make a change, so Biancalana is going to come out. Royals are going all out on this. Coming up to bat, coming on to bat for the Royals is going to be John Wathan, a 234 average, and he hits righties very well. So John Wathan will go up against Donnie Moore. Still tied at 4, bottom of the ninth. Where is Dave Henderson when the Royals need him? I know, right? That's cold. Dave Henderson with Donnie Moore. That's cold, Dave. You know what that home run did to that poor guy? Jeez. Here's John Wathan. He'll go up against Donnie Moore. Infield still halfway. I am still rolling strat. That's an 18. Wathan's not bunting. Moore will go ahead and pitch. Sundberg at first. Pitch from Moore. 5-5. Strikeout. 19 high. Wathan gets the swing. 1-5. He pops out to third. Out number 2. Taking over at shortstop will probably be Onyx Concepcion. 2 outs now. The batter is Lonnie Smith. Now the infield is normal. Still rolling strat. A 20. Moore picks it up. Throws to first. No. Sundberg gets back. 2 outs. Moore will pitch to Smith. That's a 3-5. Strikeout. 14 is high. Smith gets the swing. 3-4. He grounds it to first. Carew's got it. Makes the play. Tags the bag. Side retired, and for the third straight morning game, we got extra innings. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. After 9, tied at 4. Timeout. Dane Orge is going to take over at third base for Pryor. Onyx Concepcion will take over at shortstop for Biancalana. We go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 4. Tied at 4. Quisenberry. Let's see what he wants to do. He can still pitch to 3. He could still pitch to 3 more batters before being tired. Doug DeCince will lead off for the Angels here in the top of the 10th inning. Third straight morning game that's gone into extras. Quisenberry will pitch to DeCince. 4-5. That's a blank. DeCince will swing 1-3. Ground ball to third. Out number 1. Can't get away from these extra inning games. Here's Bob Boone. Boone is 1 for 4. Good job there, Baseball Demos. Not a good thing. The 1980 set for Fast Play. I picked them all up, so I have all the way back to the 50s. I did not pick any of the older ones yet, though. I probably will. Who knows what Payoff Pitch might bring. Dan Quisenberry. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Royal Stadium. Yep, another 2-hour game. Quisenberry will pitch to Boone. 1 out here, top of the 10th. Boone is 1 for 4. That's a 6-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Boone will swing 5-4, and that's a ground ball to short. Out number 2. And now Dick Schofield. Schofield is 1 for 3. Quisenberry with the pitch. 2-2. That's a blank. Schofield will swing 1-1 against a righty. That's a ground ball to short. And a 1-2-3 inning for Quisenberry. We go to the bottom of the 10th, tied at 4. Quisenberry will be coming out. He is, well, we'll see about that yet. Bottom of the 10th inning, Donnie Moore can still pitch. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires out. He'll have to deal with Willie Wilson. Wilson's having a great game today. 3 for 4, a double and 2 singles. Bottom of the 10th inning, Royals must win to stay alive. If not, they are out. Donnie Moore will pitch. 3-6, blank. Wilson gets the swing. 4-2, star 4, he grounds it to short. Out number 1. And now here's George Brett. Brett has had a rough game. He is 0 for 4. Donnie Moore will pitch. 4-2 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And if Brett was a righty, the game would be over. But Brett is a lefty, and that is an out, and it's a fly out to center. Wow. Donnie Moore in this one, a righty, it's a home run chance. Brett is a 20 against either one, but against a lefty, he gets the out. Whoa. It doesn't get any closer than that, and now here's Frank White. Unless, of course, a couple of nights ago you miss a home run by one on a D20. Here's Frank White. He's 1-4. Yeah, I already picked up the 72 season from Payoff Pitch. I already got it coming. I'll have it here at the end of the month. He says he's not shipping until the end of February. I already got that coming. Donnie Moore will pitch to White. Donnie Moore is now tired. They're going to say if he can maybe get one more out. Moore's pitch, 4-6 against a righty. That's a home run check. Frank White against a right-hander, 1-13. That's a 13. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Walk-off home run for Frank White. Royals stay alive. Holy cow. Donnie Moore, a 4-6, a straight home run chance against a righty. Frank White needed a 13, and he got it. It is out of here. Stadium cheers. Yay! And the Royals stay alive. 5-4, Royals win in the bottom of the 10th. Walk-off home run. Donnie Moore again gives up a big home run, and the Angels will have to wait another day to try to get into the playoffs. The Royals are still alive. One run on one hit. We got 10-minute ticker for the American League coming up, so don't go away. For the Kansas City Royals, 5 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. For the Angels, 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. Dan Quisenberry gets the win. Donnie Moore takes the loss. No save, obviously, there on a walk-off home run. The Angels had a 4-0 lead in this game, and the Royals come back and win it 5-4 in 10 innings. Another crazy game here at RJL 518. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker for the American League is coming up. Just the American League. National League we're doing tonight. And a big game tonight as the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres play tonight. And that game is the same as this one. If the Reds win, they're in. If the Padres lose, they're out. Brandon Baker joins us here at Royal Stadium. Of course, the game is over, but I'm glad you enjoyed the game. So Kansas City gets a win here. California, that's their 3rd loss on the board. So a win here for the Royals, 5-4 in extras. So the Royals still alive. at 78 and 81. The Angels dropped to 80 and 79. The Royals are still alive. Let's see how the rest of the American League went. What is a pine tar rule for Brett? Well, Brett didn't hit the home run. It was Frank White who hit the home run. But maybe he's got pine tar. I don't know. Time for the 10-minute ticker. Standings will be done. We're only going to do the American League. National League will stay tonight. So with Kansas City beating California, the Royals are still alive. We'll see which I will not choose the games tomorrow until tonight. We'll make our decision tonight for tomorrow's game, for tomorrow's doubleheader. Meanwhile, Boston is up first. They got a doubleheader against the Orioles. Let's take a look at the standings. Boston is tied with the Tigers right now for third place. Milwaukee is one game back. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get my calculator out as well because I want to see if anybody else clinches in the American League. So let's begin. Boston taking on Baltimore. Boston is a 12 in game 1. That's a 45, and that is going to be 5 runs for the Red Sox. Baltimore has a 13. That's a 24, and that's going to be 3 runs for the Orioles. So Boston gets a win. Baltimore loses. And now Boston's moved a game ahead of Detroit. Now the second game of the doubleheader. Boston with Jeff Sellers at 27. Wow. 21, though, and a 27 is only 5 runs. Baltimore has a 12. And that's a 43, and that is also 5 runs. So we got extra innings for the Red Sox and the Orioles. Boston is a -4 clutch. Ouch. 6 minus 4 is a 2. Baltimore has a -2 clutch. That's a 2. They lose. Boston will win it. They'll win it 5-4, and the Red Sox win both games. Now we got to see what happens with Detroit and Milwaukee. Seattle taking on the White Sox. Seattle's already clinched. This game is not meaningless. If Seattle wins this game, they'll go to 84 wins and they will clinch second place. They will not fall to third. So a Seattle win here clinches second place for the Mariners in the AL West. Mariners have a 9. And that is 25, and that is going to be 3 runs for the Mariners. White Sox, though, have a 13. That's a 25, and that is going to be 3 runs for the White Sox. So we got extras there. Seattle is a 2, +2 in clutch. And that is a 6 for them. The White Sox have a 0, so the only way the White Sox roll a 6, they'll win, because a tie goes to the home team. Nope, that's going to be a win for the Mariners. 3-2 win for Seattle. So the Mariners go to 84 wins. The White Sox lose. And with that win, the Seattle Mariners have clinched second place in the AL West, which means they will be, and the way Toronto here is winning here, the Mariners will host the American League Wild Card Series. They would play the winner of the American League Wild Card Playoff. Well, actually, that's not true. The Red Sox have 86 wins. That may not be true. We'll see what happens here. But the Mariners do clinch second place in the AL West. Next up, Toronto and Detroit. Detroit's got to win If Toronto wins, they clinch a playoff spot. It's got to be yours, not me there, Philip Reynolds. My screen can't be fuzzy. It's looked perfectly to me. Got to be your settings. Check your internet connection. Toronto taking on Detroit. Toronto is a 10. And that is a 54. That's a great roll. That is 6 runs for the Blue Jays. Detroit is a 7. They got to get a high roll. 51, and that is 5 runs for the Tigers. The Blue Jays will clinch a playoff spot. They are in. Tigers lose. They are not out of it yet, though, but that is a bad loss, and they are now a full game. They are now a game and a half behind the Boston Red Sox for that last playoff spot. Milwaukee barely alive on life support. And speaking of the Brewers, they now play the Yankees. The Brewers, though, are going to have a tough game. That's only a 5. Brewers roll a 56, though. That's a good roll on a 5, and that is 5 runs for the Brewers. Yankees have a 16. If the Yankees win, do they clinch? The answer, I don't think so yet. If the Yankees win, they do not clinch the division yet. The Yankees and the Blue Jays still have a series coming up. The Yankees have a 16. That's a 36, and that is going to be 5 runs for the Yankees, and we are in extras with them. Milwaukee, their clutch roll is a 1, and that makes a 3. Yankees, a -2. 4 minus 2 is 2. The Brewers beat the Yankees again. The Brewers win that game 5-4. They are still alive. The Yankees lose another chance to clinch a division, and they have not won since this sheet was made. They are 0-3 in the last 3 games, and now the Blue Jays have a big chance to take the division away from the Yankees, because the Blue Jays and the Yankees have a 3-game series coming up. And that is the American League 10-minute ticker. We will do the National League tonight with the Reds after the Reds Padres. A big game tonight. Padres lose, they're out. Reds win, they're in. That is your 10-minute ticker for the American League. Steeler fan, Philip Reynolds, G-Puck, Baseball Demos, Brandon Baker, Forever Remain 90, Keith White, Cody Travis, Tribe fan, thank you all for joining me. We'll see you guys tonight for more baseball. Another big game tonight. Padres hosting the Reds. Same situation. Same situation. Reds win, they're in. Padres lose, they're out. We'll see you guys tonight. Royals beat the Angels 5-4 in extras. See you guys tonight.